What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be, and welcome back to Exos Heroes. In today's video, we have our very first collaboration here in Exos Heroes, and the collaboration is Tales of Vesperia. This is not an IP I'm very familiar with. The only Tales game I played was Tales of Crashtoria, so I do recognize a few of the characters, and it looks like it did go for some of the more popular ones. So here is a Flynn. This is going to be a character that's going to be extremely easy to get a hold of. He's available for free via the core raid. It took me like 20 minutes to get my first copy of him, and if you log in for 7 days, you're going to get an additional copy of him. So 2 copies of Flynn, pretty easy to get, even if you're kind of like a brand new account. By the time this collaboration is over, you should be fine, and you should be able to at least get a couple of Flynns. He's also available on the Tales of Vesperia banner as well, along with someone else who I know is a crowd favorite. Like, I know nothing about the Tales series, but I do know there's a couple of crowd favorites, so we'll talk about him in a second. So there you go. There is a nice look at Flynn there. 21-year-old male. You love to see it. Another light unit, which we are in desperate need of getting more light units. So I'm glad he is here. This character, when it comes to his actual skill set, is really going to require Garth to really take off. Garth is the character that provides the command mark, so he's not going to be able to do these extra abilities unless Garth is on the battlefield with him. So do keep that in mind if you do decide to go deep, real deep in the Tales of Vesperia banner and you love this series. You definitely want to set up your eternal bond that just began. Like, this is perfect timing. You definitely want to set up your eternal bond with Garth. That way you can take advantage of the Tales of Vesperia characters. Dude, I was looking at this screen like, come on, FG. What would FG do? You know what FG would do, but look what I did. Look at what I did. I went with Garth. I don't even want to look at it. So I didn't have a Garth on my account, and I have a lot of my favorite characters that need the command, which include like Redley and little Valar, the Tales of Vesperia character. So I went ahead and said, screw it, we're going with Garth. So no regrets there. So the crowd favorite, my friends, is Yuri. So here he is, Darkness character. Once again, they're both wasted red. So I love that. I was very curious about what was gonna happen with that. Like, are they gonna be able to take advantage of any type of, you know, signature force? Looks like we're good. They're a part of the wasted red, which you love to see. So there goes Yuri's basic attack there. Very over the top little weapon flippies. You guys know I love looking at the basic attacks. Here is Divine Wolf. I mean, that's all right. It's not bad. Savage Wolf Fury. Good voice acting, though. Dude, this is like Omni Slash. And of course, back turn. So, like I said, I don't know anything about the Tales characters. I feel like if you love this series, you're going to get a lot more of this collaboration than a person like me who doesn't really know anything about it. I will say, from a visual standpoint, I was very worried. When I heard that it was going to be Tales, I was like, dude, that's going to really clash with the Exos Heroes design, because Exos Heroes are extremely detailed. Like, all of the characters in Exos Heroes are like really, really detailed, and Tales characters aren't. That's not a dig. That's not a diss at all, right? Tales characters are a little bit more simple in their design. I think it's a nice middle ground. They're definitely not as detailed as traditional Exos Heroes characters, but they're not as flat as I thought they would be when it came to the details. So I think they did a pretty good job. It's still, like I said, it's still not up to the tier of some of our greatest faded heroes in Exos Heroes, but it's a nice middle ground. So I'm glad they are here, my friends. So those are the first 2 characters. There's going to be one additional character, I think, that's going to come a little bit later when it comes to the Tales of Vesperia collaboration, so definitely stay tuned for that. In addition, there is a ton of login rewards going on as well, so definitely get into the game. One of my favorite things that Exos Heroes constantly runs is free multi-pool. So 55 free multi-pools. That is 5 days worth of free multis, not to mention all the login bonuses, free Zest, free gold, free upgrade materials, a free Flynn. There's a lot to like about what's going on here in Exos Heroes, my friend. And I'm gonna skip this animation. If I ain't getting nothing good, I don't care. There goes Maggie. Pitbull in a place to be, Mr. Worldwide. Obelia, and there you go. So make sure you get your free summons. Make sure you get all of your goodies. They are going to be located in the main town. If we go right on over here, there we are. Over here to events. like I mentioned, 7 days worth of gifts. There's Zest there, gold, EXP books, all that good stuff. And then your final day reward will be your free little Flynn right there. You love to see it. Didn't even really look at the kits too much. So he has Protect. That's a pretty straightforward passive in the game. HP Relax. So he heals 2% of his own health at the start of turn other than his own. So when an ally takes a turn, he is going to get 2% of his health. So he is a tankier character, so that's going to make him a little bit more resilient. And like I said, if Garf is on the battlefield, he's going to get that command effect, which is also going to heal for 30% of damage when receiving damage. So Flynn looks like he's going to be one of those characters that just kind of lingers on the battlefield for a long time. So shout out to Flynn on that one. As far as his abilities go, damage with a stun, pretty straightforward when it comes to his abilities. His kit's really going to come down to his passives right there, which I think when it comes to having a character that can just kind of linger on the battlefield for a while, kind of clog up the lane and kind of stall out, he looks like he's going to be a good character for that. And then if we take a look at the kit of Yuri here, we're all over the place, but don't you worry, I know where I'm going. Counter, pretty straightforward ability. Once again, if he's under the effect of command, he will revive with 50% health upon death 2 times per battle. So you can't keep a good man down with that. Very, very nice. Then he also has a loner. This is going to be separate from Garf, so you don't have to worry about Garf on this one. If there are no living allies other than self, so if he's alone on the battlefield, hence loner, he increases his attack, defense, and health by 50%. So there you go. He becomes a force to be reckoned with towards the end. Single target damage here, which also increases his own attack upon defeating the target. So he does have to kill them. With that amount of damage and the way he has his buff set up, that doesn't seem like it's going to be too hard of a thing to pull off. And then this is a nice big ol' AoE plus burst damage, which you'll love to see. So very, very nice, my friends. There you go. So that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I am not going to go into detail on the core raid. You guys know I'm pretty much like, I just do it just to do it. Like there's nothing super interesting about core raid. Log in, drain your stamina, run as many stages as you possibly can, build up points, buy things out of the shop, use Zest to refresh the shop in order to get as many general fragments as you possibly can, and use that to summon generals. It's like, it's core raid. It's nothing too special. But if you do decide to top up during this event, you will get this nice skin, Injured Zeon. I was wondering what they were going to do with our little hot checkered pants protagonist here. But yeah, if you top up, you will get yourself a nice copy of this skin. Not going to add anything to his kit as far as like power or anything like that. It's an orange fake core, but this does give you a nice look if you want to go for that, which I think looks pretty freaking awesome. So that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Once again, my name is FG3000. I thank you a ton for watching. FG, wait a minute. You gonna be summoning on this banner? I don't know. I'm not a Wasted Red type of affiliate. Let's actually look at that really quick. Like I'm not team Wasted Red gang. So I feel like it's really hard for me to justify going real deep into other nations, man. I'm a little Exos Heroes racist in a sense. So if I take a look at Wasted Red, what do I have here? I have Magi, who I'm not using, Scarlet, who got buffed with a really nice little passive there. I do like Scarlet. Annie's always been legit. I don't even own Garf yet. Redley, who I do like, but once again, I don't have Garf, so I really can't take advantage of his bonuses. Sabrina still needs a fake core. Valar, kind of ho-hum. Hecken, who got a nice little buff, but this is Wasted Red. Like, it's really hard for me to justify going real deep on a Wasted Red character at the moment based on how my account is set up. Based on how my bank account is set up right now, I really can't go deep for Wasted Red. So I'm going to still remain true to the Gizame, all about that North Von Frosty. Look at the North Von Frosty gang. You love to see them. All of these characters that you see here at the top, well, except for Lepin still needs some work, but I do have Ramage and Shufraken maxed out on their Unleashed Potential, which was a very, very nice boost in power. I think PvP is still down. Some people have just been very curious because I haven't really showed any PvP in a while, mostly because, I mean, you know, nothing's really changed about it. It's pretty standard, but people were kind of curious about what my team looked like. Is it, okay, it's up. Who's the strongest person? Let's just go for that. Come on. I was ready to go deep. You know what? Don't worry. Don't worry. I got this. I got this. I could use the power of editing right now, but I feel like I can talk my way through a stall very easily, my friend, by just making my words longer and longer, as you can plainly see. All right, I lost it. Alliance. Who is the strongest? This person? Sure. Just so people can see what my PvP team looks like. I actually don't know if it's going to set it up right. Is it going to grab the team that I have in the world map, or is it going to grab my PvP team? I'm not actually sure. This might be embarrassing. This might be really embarrassing. I don't need this setup if I'm gonna look dumb. Yeah. So we're good. So this is my PvP team. I run, like I said, North Von Frosty, King Shu, Ramage. I run Iris for the Dragon Blood. I run Shell because Shell is Shell. I'm gonna kill your Iris. So King Shu, I don't know how strong this guy is. This might not have been a good match, but that's my PvP team. People are just kind of curious to what team I run with when it comes to PvP on my account. That is my team: Ramage, Shu, Shell, Iris, and then Janai. So love this team here. I usually kind of run it back. Like, Ramage is such a beast that I usually just run him back twice. It is really hard for people to kind of contend with a double AoE smash, nullify heal. Okay, you can dodge. All right, well, you know, sometimes you can. Sometimes you can avoid it. It's not 100%. Or we run a little bit of Janai, who, like I said, I have. Oh my God, you dodging son of a! Trying to make me look bad. Trying to FG looks like she accomplished it. If I would have, like, dude, if that would. I was like looking at that damage for a second. I was like, wait a minute. There's no way I'm gonna get one shot at by some random shell. No, ain't gonna happen. All right, so that is that. Once again, my name is FG3000. I thank you a ton for watching. Go after some of them 63s, FG. All right, I'm gonna go for Super Donkey Bro because I know Super Donkey is actually pretty good. And then we're out. Let's go for my boy Super Donkey Bro, who has 5 copies of so many different characters. I mooch off of him for almost everything. So let's get embarrassed real quick. Who's going first? Oh, with the Rara going after Ramage, but Ramage is Ramage and Ramage is life, my friends. I have to kill Annie. Better watch out for Shu. Get that. Ooh, the despair, my friend. And you can plainly see the Mark of the Abyss is always on for me. I am gonna go for the Touch of Light on. Dang it. That was rough. It was very, very rough. Let's get some mana here. I feel like we need to. We're not worried about. We are not worried about Bathory taking another turn. You know what I mean? Do something, FG. Quick. Run it back. All right. There's a real chance that a galactic baptism can really ruin our day. So give us the Summer's Blessing. Summer's Blessing is here. We got to go for just a tier, a skill 1. There's the poison plus the. Dude, it's so hard to contend against Mark of the Abyss and Touch of, I forgot the name of it that Ramage has. Those things are really hard to contend with, plus poison. So I constantly have 3 damage over times just ticking away. Well, they're not, you know what I mean. I constantly have 3 damage sources always trying to take you down with this team. Like I said, Fear of the Abyss, the one that Ramage brings, plus my Janai. That is 3 additional damage sources always ticking away at you. Once you get to a certain kind of, like, what I like to call execution range, because I used to play World of Warcraft. So that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Once again, my name is FG3000. I thank you a ton for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this collaboration. Hope there is more to come. Exos Heroes, in my opinion, is in a fantastic spot structurally, all right? From a technical standpoint, from a foundation standpoint, it's hard to imagine Exos Heroes being better than it is from a technical quality of life streamlining approach. Sure, there's always little things that they can do to make those things better, but right now the game is in a dang good position. It's time for some content, all right? It's time to start bringing some different gameplay modes. I would not be opposed if they completely drop side story, if they completely drop Infinity Core, if they completely drop Hero Battle, if they completely drop one of the many autoplay you know, not allowed to manual gameplay modes that you just sit around and just watch an airship fly around, I would not be opposed if they trimmed all of that fat and actually made like a real fun, you know, live cooperative boss or something like that, dude. I really hope they're working on something, because this game is just too good right now to not get to the potential that I think it deserves. So I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. This is the only game I'm playing right now is Exos Heroes, which is crazy to say. This is probably one of the longest games I've played in a while, since maybe Destiny Child, Disney Heroes, maybe. Been a while. Dude, you trying to embarrass me? Dude, you're taking so much time to die. I'm not gonna let this go all the way out. All right, guys. Hey. Easy killer. I don't have any red on my team, so this just took a little longer than it needed to. There we go. Very nice. All right, guys, I am out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.